Bless, 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 bless. Everybody's blessed out there enjoying their day. Don't know. Brother Magic back at it again with another video. What I want to talk about is the importance of being real and being yourself and knowing yourself and being the best person you can be. Because when you start studying somebody else, to the point where you're becoming obsessed, to the point where it's like you're becoming them, that's when you start getting into that's when you start getting yourself into trouble. That's when you start getting yourself into trouble, because you have to understand this. You cannot be anyone but yourself. You understand? And a lot of us, well, some of us, get so caught up in what we're learning that we think we're Bobby Hemmett. We think we're Brother Panic. We think we're all these different people, all these spiritual masters. You see what I'm saying? So you got to become your own master, instead of trying to impersonate someone. And sometimes you may not do it on purpose, but whether you're doing it on purpose or not, you can get yourself into serious trouble. You understand? You don't want it to be impersonate nobody. Get their knowledge, learn their knowledge. You know what I mean? Get what you can get from them, but add that to you. Add that to your armor. You know what I mean? Add those bricks to your house, so you can become a stronger individual. You see what I'm saying? And once you do that, that's how you get the universal powers that be respect. Feel me? And next thing I want to talk about also too is that you're really never truly living life until you become spiritual. You know what I mean? When you can be able to reason with the universal powers that be, when you're able to reason with your higher self, when you're able to tame your lower self, when you're able to do these things, you're living life, because you're truly in tune with the universe, and you're in tune with your higher self, the God within you. You see what I'm saying? So these things are real, you know what I mean? So when you're able to do these things, that's when you're really living that life, that spiritual life, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing. You know what I mean? And back to what I was saying before, about not impersonating people, because when you try to be someone that you're not, and the powers that be roll upon you to come and test you, and you don't got that same fight that the person that you're impersonating, you're doomed. You're doomed, because you better believe it. You better believe it. The powers that be are testing people. They're testing people also to see if you're real deal or if you're fake. They're testing you. And if you're proclaiming to be a god, and you're proclaiming to be this, you're proclaiming to that, and the universal powers that be hasn't recognized you, then they're not gonna recognize you, and then that's when they can attack you. You feel me? So don't try to be knowing that you're not. And the next thing I wanted to talk about too, a lot of people are not truly 100% spiritually grounded, and they're playing with certain magic. let me tell you this. When you invoke certain demons and certain entities into this dimension, into this realm, and you're not spiritually grounded, you're opening up yourself to some serious danger. Right? You're opening up yourself to a serious spiritual attack, not only on yourself, but on your loved ones and people that you know, your friends. So you better be careful what you're invoking. Learn your magic. Learn this. Learn it. Don't just go start invoking these spirits and invoking those spirits, and next minute you know you're going crazy. Alright? This magic is not a joke. A lot of people want to jump and start doing all these spiritual things, and they're not spiritually, mentally ready. You know what I mean? You invoke the wrong spirit. You invoke the wrong demon into your life. And trust me, all type of things will start going bad for you, because you're trying to invoke something and you're not mentally, physically, and spiritually ready for it and grounded. You know what I mean? It's gonna backfire on you. It's gonna backfire on you. It's gonna backfire on you, because these demons are not playing around, and they don't got time for people to summon them just to say, oh wow, I summoned a demon. Ooh. You don't do that. And people, whoever's doing that, I'm telling you, there's gonna be hell to pay, because these demons are not playing. It's like you're waking somebody up, and then you have nothing to tell them. It's like, what are you doing? Why'd you wake me up? So y'all be careful about the demons you're invoking, the spirits that you're invoking. You be careful, because like I said, these entities, they got a mind of their own. They ain't dumb. They realize that you're invoking me for some stupidness. Trust me, I'm gonna make your life miserable. Make your life fucking miserable. So, you know, and the next thing I want to talk about too, if y'all seen the movie Doctor Strange, very good movie, very good movie. You know, touched on a lot of different things. You know, but one of the things that I noticed that is the balance, because the lady with the bald head lady that taught Doctor Strange and about the powers, she herself was getting energy and knowledge and wisdom and power from the dark dimension, but she kept it balanced. You'd even know that she was getting energy and power from the dark dimension, because they made it seem so bad. You feel me? So when you're getting energy from the dark dimension, and you're getting energy from dark matter, or from the black hole that's within the universe, you gotta be balanced, and you gotta balance yourself, because too much of one thing could overthrow you. Feel me? So you gotta balance the energy and purge out. You have to purge out. You gotta purge out certain energies and free up yourself. You know. So I just wanted to get that out there still, and you know, to say, I'll be careful. All those that are starting off in spirituality, take your time. Learn it. There's no rush. There's no rush. You know what I mean? There's no rush. There's no time. You know what I mean? There's no time saying, oh, you're gonna run out of time. So learn it. Master it. I mean, it's the only way you can do it, because what those masters have learned, you have to learn that on your own. And you see, I can give you the directions, that I can give you the address on where you need to go, but you have to be able to get there. And how you get there is on your own. You know, whether you take a plane, you know, whether you drive, whether you take a boat, whatever you got to do to get to that destination, you got to figure that out. You got to figure that out, because nobody can hold your hand, and nobody will hold your hand in this spiritual world. You gotta step up to the plate and become that master that you're destined to be. Feel me? Become that master that you're destined to be. You know, and astral projection and astral traveling, that should be, you know, one of the top things to do in spirituality, because the ability to astral travel, it's amazing, you know. So that's one thing that we should be mastering and doing every night. Astral traveling, coming out of your physical body, you know, and just dwelling in the spirit, you know. But don't know. More life, more blessing, more protection, more prosperity. Y'all be safe out there and enjoy the rest of your day. Bless.